Greetings, St. Martha's. I'm back to tell you a little more about Advent as we prepare to celebrate Advent here at St. Martha's. So behind me, you can see our Advent wreath here at the church. You can see that the candles are blue. I have my own personal Advent wreath here, and you can see that the colors here are 3 purple candles and a rose candle. In the church, we say rose and not pink. We'll talk about this in a second. I invite you, if you don't have an Advent wreath at home, to even find 4 tea lights or 4 little candle holders. You can set those up, or even just 1 candle to help you pray and prepare for Jesus in this season. So some churches use blue as a symbol of hope. Some churches use purple as the color of Advent. Purple was a color of royalty. And the rose candle, the rose color, represents the 3rd Sunday of Advent. So back in medieval times, Advent was considered more of a fast, something more like what we experience in Lent. And the 3rd Sunday of Advent, that rose Sunday, was called Gaudete Sunday. Gaudete in Latin is joy. And so the colors were lighter, and you could have a little feast on that 3rd Sunday of Advent as a break from the fast. So this is my own personal Advent wreath. Someone gave it to us for our wedding. So it has this lovely saying, "A light shines in the night," and you can see there's the candle holder in the center for the Christ candle, which is lit on Christmas. I also have an Advent wreath here that I've had for a long time, and you can see that there are different symbols of Christian faith. There's the Alpha and Omega, the wheat for the bread. You can see all these different symbols on this Advent wreath. Advent wreaths were invented in the 19th century. Research shows that there was a Lutheran pastor who got really tired of children asking him when was Christmas. So he set up a big circle of candles, one for each day in the run-up towards Christmas. And over time, as the tradition spread, it became a smaller wreath with just these 4 candles. So I hope that you will look in your Advent bag and find this prayer card that we have created. So on the one side, it has devotions for early evening, and the rest, and on the other side, devotions for the close of day. So you might consider lighting your Advent wreath right before you eat dinner, and then read these prayers together as a household, or light this right before you go to bed and say these prayers at the close of day. You'll also find on your Advent calendar in the back that we talked about in the video that I previously published, you'll find suggestions for readings for each of the Sunday of Advent and a suggestion to light a candle that day. So if that speaks to you, I would invite you to do that. I hope you are getting ready for Advent. For Christians, it is a time of preparation, and as people around us are busily shopping and getting ready for all the things that come with the holidays, we are called to prepare our hearts for the coming, both of the Christ child, but for the coming of Jesus into our midst always.